Hi, Leo. Good morning, you guys. Thank you for coming in. Leo, I'm here to do a love check-in message with you. I've been trying to get to this reading for a while, but I've been incredibly busy, my friends. I apologize. Anyway, Leo, as you know, the planet Mars moved into your sign on April the 18th. And for about a year before that, I kept saying to you guys, things are going to change. I know it's been dull as the tombs for Leo energy all through last year. But at the beginning of this year, Pluto shifted into your opposite sign of Aquarius. And then we have Mars in that major shift into your sign. We're heading towards your season as well, Leo. Anyway, the energy should be picking up for you. Can you feel it? Because it is there. This is going to be a love reading. I'll be taking a look at the person coming in toward you. This could be a person you have on your mind, but always keep in mind the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable, especially in a love reading. There's a need for an extended. There will be a link in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in a private session, there will be a link for that too. All right, Leo, what's going on? Who's coming in towards you, my friends? Who isn't? Let's ask. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So this person's coming in with this on their mind. They feel like possibly you could be the one for them. Okay? And then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So steps they're taking for sure. Great love, and this could be the one. Worth putting in the time and effort. Leo, weird. I just got some Prince lyrics in my head. He's a song. The lyric is, there comes a time in every man's life, man or woman, when he gets tired of fooling around, of juggling hearts in three-ring circles. They'll sometimes drag a body down to the ground. I never imagined that love would rain on me and make me want to settle down. But baby, it's true. I know I do. And I just want to tell you that I want to with you. All right, Prince, let's see. From the Amore Psyche, this could be the one, right? They never imagined. Physical attraction. Oh, that's not a bad place to start, Leo. Interesting, because it's number 16 in this deck. There is no tie into tarot. The 16 in tarot is the Tower, Aquarius energy. Physical attraction and make the effort. So looks like something could be getting a little bit deeper here. Let's get right into astrology. I was actually going to leave it to the end, but I just heard you forgot astrology. Okay. This could be in your chart, in this person's, or just overall influencing the situation. For Leo, lots of physical attraction here, Leo. Okay. But we do have great love too. Now, maybe this person is used to having connections that are primarily physical. We have Aries energy. Isn't that interesting? We just finished Aries season, but Mars rules Aries. Aries is all about passion. It's cardinal fire. It's about taking action and having the courage to do so. And then we have the North Node, which is our destined path, our future. And then we have opposition or confrontation. And then the progressions or the journey, how this unfolds. I wonder if they're facing something within themselves right now. Okay. Okay. Now we'll get into the reading with the pulp. What's on their mind here? It says this could be the one. So we kind of know they're wondering about this. Let me see. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Temperance is Archangel Michael, the soulmate angel. Little by little performing that delicate alchemy to bring together two unlikely sources or substances or people. It's about patience and careful handling, taking their time, maybe, because this could be the one. Maybe they don't want to be too impulsive. How do they feel? How do they feel for Leo? What's in their heart? Oh my gosh. We have the Chariot. That's interesting. Cancer is major arcana. Mars just left Cancer and moved into your sign, but it's coming in with the Two of Cups. Venus in very strong Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, have that in your chart. But the Two of Cups is soulmate energy. This could be the one. But they're holding back. The Chariot is a lot of emotional energy. And I feel like they're holding that back here with Temperance. They're like, I better take it easy. I better be careful. Let's see what actions they are going to take. Two of Cups in the heart is amazing. They definitely see you as their destined future. Coming in with the North Node. What actions? Oh, well, okay. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. So manifesting a new beginning. That's what they want. This could be the one. Aries energy. Mars energy, the Fool. This is my all-in card, the Fool, when it comes up in a love reading. So they're manifesting a leap of faith. They just want to go for it head first. Okay, I'm keeping the Fool out. Let me see the energy surrounding them. You got 4 major arcana out of 5 cards, Leo. We have a lot of Aries energy coming through. Okay. Now this is where you could appear, but it can be a furthering of their actions too. The Page of Swords. I think this is them. Because we do have Temperance. It's like they're biding their time and waiting for the right moment to make whatever effort this is. The Fool, as I always say, love rewards the brave. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And the Magician here. But the Page of Swords, Gemini energy. This is about wanting more information. It could be that they're keeping an eye on you, waiting for that right moment. I feel like that's what's happening, in fact. But we'll see more as we clarify. What's the challenge for them? The Page of Swords can also be about communication. What's the challenge? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, getting on the same page, building towards something together, making the effort, really. Pentacles are physical. It's all about the things we can touch and feel and see. And you can see these people are like poring over a map of plans, making solid plans. Now, this person could currently be a friend of yours. You could work with this person. But getting on the same page seems to be the challenge, or discussing how they feel. Potential outcome for Leo. Oh, look. You, Leo. The Sun. Your major arcana. The Sun is all about happiness and rebirth and pleasure, fun, joy. Okay? I see the Lovers. Now I'm not surprised. Gemini's major arcana. It's interesting. I got those Prince lyrics. Prince was a Gemini. But the Lovers is a very deep soul connection. And it can come across our path in the form of another person or a situation. But really what it does is activates a hidden side of ourselves. And maybe that's what's happened here for this person. And it necessitates that they make a choice in their life. It sends us directly to a crossroads, whether that's between 2 people, 2 parts of the self, the past, the future. I never imagined that love would rain on me. Maybe that's the choice. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe that's the choice. We'll see. Okay. Why do they have Temperance on their mind? Cups. And that's what I was saying about that soulmate angel mixing together these 2 cups. Again, I always get the Shakespearean chorus of Greek gods being like, what fools these mortals be. But yeah, this is about being patient because they do think that you're the one that's right. So the approach has to be careful. Wow. The 5 of Cups wanted to flip out. Scorpio energy. The 5 of Cups can be about sadness or regret, remorse from the past. She's mourning over the loss of 3 cups that have been spilled over. Behind her back is these 2 cups. Now, maybe in the past, they have a history, right? 3 of Cups, juggling hearts in 3-ring circles, sometimes drag a body down to the ground. Love rained on them, 2 of Cups. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Capricorn's major arcana with the devil. It's interesting because we saw the lovers there, right? The devil can be, the lovers is number 6, the devil's number 15. When you reduce it 1 and 5, you get the lovers. It's my in the spirit and in the flesh connection. The devil is temptation. It can be fear. It can be us not wanting to see certain sides of ourselves. Death and rebirth came with that Scorpio energy. Something's changing. They're letting go of something. 3 of Cups. Maybe they're letting go of a certain lifestyle. Why do they have the Chariot in their heart? Now, the Chariot is about taking control of the direction of your life, getting into alignment. And look at 3 of Cups. That's what they're sad over. And the Page of Wands. No. Maybe this person likes to have a lot of fun. It likes to normally be very flirty and playful and get out there and get a lot of attention. But in the heart here, we have the Chariot and the 2 of Cups. It's like, no, they've made a choice with that Lover's card. We're going to go a bit deeper. Let me see the Chariot. What do they want? Make the effort. The 9 of Swords, air energy. That's why they're watching so closely. There's some kind of anxiety or fear. Now, anytime I see the 9 of Swords in the heart, I know there's confusion because the mind doesn't belong in the heart. So they're anxious, they're overthinking. They're trying to understand why they feel what they feel. The Chariot and the 2 of Cups in the heart is an incredible amount of emotion. They might want to travel towards you, but they see the future here with you. That's the thing. Okay. Can I see the 9 of Swords? 9 of Swords is ultimately a card about control. The Knight of Swords. And then we get the Page. Okay. The Knight of Swords is about communication. This could be text messages, digital, very fast moving, but also they don't want to be impulsive. I just keep getting that. Can I see the Fool in the actions that they plan to take? I'm not surprised to see the Fool at all. First of all, the Fool and the Lovers always come up for me in the same reading, especially because we saw the Tower too. But the Fool, what was I going to say? The Fool springing out of this 9 of Swords. I can't think about it anymore. I just need to jump in and go for it. Can I see the Fool and the Magician? Oh, wow. Leo, the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 10 of Pentacles is commitment. It's a legacy. It's forever. North Node, remember I said they see forever? I will say again, for some of you, there could be work involved in this situation. But I never imagined love would rain on me and make me settle down. This is settling down. And we had them putting an end to a certain party lifestyle, right? Let me see the 10 of Pentacles. They're ready to manifest something serious. That's your energy, Leo. With the 6 of Wands, it is about getting what you want. It's about being victorious. Now, I wonder too, maybe for some of you, they think there's competition around you and they want to be the victor. Underneath of that, look who it is. Cool. All in. Let's have one more on that 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. They're coming in to win, that's for sure. The Fool wanted to come back out. We have the Fool, the Fool. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. So why the Page of Swords? in the surrounding energy. Six of Swords. The Three of Wands and the King of Swords. They want to move towards you for sure. Swords are all about our thoughts. It's our mind. And the Six of Swords is about wanting to move away from a place of conflict, coming up against themselves. Can be sharp words. It can be arguments from their past, whatever it is. They just want to move away from that. It's resistance is what it is. The Three of Wands, my wish casting card. This person could be at a distance from you. Certainly they are looking at you from a distance and wish casting in your direction, keeping an eye on their wish. And as a surprise to no one, we see the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. The King of Swords is who's responsible for that Nine of Swords. That Nine of Swords, sorry. This might just the facts, ma'am. Energy. The King of Swords wants to understand everything with clarity, with understanding, but you can't. That's why Nine of Swords is in the heart. But here I do see in the surrounding energy moving towards you. But why are they watching? We'll go into that. But let me see the Three of Pentacles in the challenge. This is about getting on the same page with you. It's a Page of Wands. One more on the Page of Wands. Communicating. The Three of Pentacles again. Okay? Communicating to you what they want. The Three of Pentacles leads to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it does. The Hierophant, Taurus's major arcana. The Hierophant is commitment. It's about formal things like marriages, contracts. And this, again, getting on the same page. It's the Emperor. Divine masculine energy. Mars energy, Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn for me as a reader. The Emperor's husband, father, Mr. Commitment. This is somebody who builds empires. And with the Three of Pentacles twice in the challenge, it's about building something together, putting in the effort. Can I see the Sun and the potential outcome? This could be the one. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, look at this Nine of Cups. She's standing on the edge of the cliff, much like that Fool energy. And the contents of her heart are just pouring out into the universe. Making wishes. There's a lot of passion here. This is the choice to be happy, to go after wish fulfillment. Let's have one more with the Lovers. The choice to be happy and the Sun. I mean, it's very clear. Hermit. Virgo's major arcana. Hermit is very, very wise. This is somebody who goes within to only seek their own counsel, where their wisdom is leading them to go. Let's have one more with the Hermit. Maybe they've been doing all that introspecting. This could be the one. The Lovers, the Nine of Cups, and the Sun. You're the Sun, Leo. Let me see the Hermit. The Three of Swords. Okay. And the World. The Three of Swords is memories of heartbreak from the past. And it comes up for me anytime I see the Lover. Anytime I see the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Fool in a reading together, because whenever we're being asked to take a leap of faith on our hearts again, the Three of Swords comes up as a way of saying, remember all of the past experiences. Remember? And then the Prince lyrics, juggling hearts in three-ring circles, whatever. It's early. But 3 cups, 3 swords. It'll sometimes drag a body down to the ground. The Hermit does a lot of healing while in that place. And then the World, there could be a distance, but really what I'm getting is a completion of a cycle. Let's go one more. The Hermit and the 3 of Swords. So they're looking at that broken heart of theirs and saying, am I ready? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, one more. Because the 10 of Pentacles is what's in the challenge. 9 cups, 9 pentacles. Maybe this person's always been single or never wanted anybody else in their picture in a permanent way. But suddenly they do. Suddenly they do. We have the 4 of Wands. Remember we saw the 3 of Wands? More fire energy. The 4 of Wands is the achievement of that wish, but also it's stability. It's happiness. It's a home. We saw the Emperor, who's number 4, rules over all of these 4s. Again, some of you, there could be travel. Let's take that one step further with the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Whoa, look at all of these 4s. Yeah, stability. But there, again, is some hesitation for this person, this King of Swords. Right now, they're just watching. I feel like it's like they're reluctant to let go of this singlehood or let go of this self-sufficiency. They're reluctant to let somebody else into the picture, even though this could be the one. Okay, not for long. Here comes the 10th Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles, right? And I was saying, you can get to the 9s in tarot on your own. You cannot get to the 10s. You need another person. Here's the offer or the invitation. And baby, I do. And I just want to tell you that I want it with you. I feel like that's what they're going to do here. Death and rebirth. And look at this. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, 10 Pentacles. We have 9 cups right here. It's amazing. Looks like they're ready to settle down. But there is a lot of fear here. There is, not a lot, but that 3 of Swords is coming up, right? Again, maybe they're self-reflecting. They're looking at all the choices they've made in the past and how that hasn't gotten them where they want to go. Like, how did 9 cups and 3 cups treat you in the past? It led to 3 swords, right? They never imagined that love would rain on them, Leo. You're here with the sun. Let me grab the wild unknown. Let me take a quick look here at that 5 of Cups. Okay, yeah. The 7 of Swords. I'm saying, okay, yeah, the 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is somebody who keeps their truth to themselves until the time is right to speak it. Did we see the King of Swords? We did. We did. Very wise. Like I said, the King of Swords knows when to speak and only does so when he's perfectly clear. It looks to me here like they're moving toward you to do that, though. 7 of Swords is about keeping plans and strategies to yourself. The Emperor. There he is. Divine masculine energy. And then I see the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's who's in charge of this ace. Let me see that Fool. 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is about the need to make a decision when you don't have enough facts to do so. You have to follow your intuition. King of Swords, Emperor. Not that common for that kind of combination to follow the intuition. Again, just the facts, ma'am. This is somebody who wants to be certain before they make a move. The 2 of Swords is generally depicted as 2 swords crossed over the heart chakra, protecting that 3 of Swords. Are they ready? Ace of Pentacles in the outcome. Are they ready? I'd say so. We get the Lovers again. My gosh. My as above, so below connection. And it's coming in with 8 fiery wands of passion. Look at all of that energy, Leo. I always say it looks like some kind of satellite antenna being struck, incoming. Lots of passion, lots of fire, and forward movement. On the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, love. Eight of Wands. There's the Tower. I knew we were going to see it. Aquarius, Scorpio energy. The Tower is sudden change. Eight of Wands in the Tower. Boom, out of nowhere. Sudden change. You guys could be moving. There's the Hermit. And there is the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. I'm going to bring one more card out because I saw it. It's the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. The Eight of Cups is my emotional pilgrimage card. It's all about having the courage to leave behind things that didn't reach the Ten of Cups, and that's what they're doing. Remember? There's the Two of Cups. That brings the Ten of Cups, which we also saw. So I think they're tired of juggling hearts, Leo. And they want, Five of Pentacles. It just leaves them feeling lack and alone and heartbroken. They're ready for a commitment. Hermit. Ace of Pentacles twice in the outcome. So that's the decision that they make. Okay, let me grab this deck for one sec. I saw the Queen of Cups, Leo. So I think you already love this person. That's half of that Two of Cups. But let me see. How do you feel, Leo? Let me see if we can get more for you. Wow. It's the Ace of Wands. That's your love language, Leo. The Ace of Wands is passion. It's excitement. It's the spark that starts everything. And it always comes in my readings with the Lovers, the Tower. Unbelievable. And the Fool. Yeah. Because the Ace of Wands is the fuel that Fool needs to take a leap of faith, especially when you've been through a lot, as this person has with the Emperor. You don't get to the Emperor energy easy. You have to earn it. And you earn it by living life and going through these difficult processes. They now know what they want because they've been through what they don't, which I do trust. And I do trust the King of Swords. He's the truth teller. So I don't think that's you feeling. I mean, you could be feeling that Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. What? Scorpio energy with the Six of Cups. Coming in with the Fool and the Lovers. Very strong past life energy here. The Six of Cups is my sense memory card. It's what you thought love always could be. And I think that's why they're afraid. This could be the one. Very, very, very deep connection, Leo. Let's go to the blue deck. For Leo. Anxiety. King of Swords, Nine of Swords. Why are they so anxious? Oh, because they're looking at changing the way they see themselves. The first chakra, Archangel Michael, passion, action, but also getting grounded. Baby, I do. And baby, it's true. I know I do. And I just want to tell you that I want to with you. Now, what does he say? Forever, forever, forever I want you in my life. Ace of Pentacles leads to forever. So does the Hierophant. Okay, Leo, well, get ready. This person is definitely serious. The Emperor and the King of Swords and the Hermit. That's very serious energy. Woman holding a coin. Ace of Coins. Male or female? One more. The Sun. And then I see the magician in the mirror. Did we see the magician? I feel like we did. Yeah, we did. In their actions. Look at this. And we saw the Fool twice. There is a very strong connection here, Leo. And the Sun on the bottom, which is your card. Okay. You two could be very, very similar. Interesting. Why? Not even windy out. Anyway, okay. If we lose light, I'll keep going. Let's go to the talisman. Leo, consider these to be like power words that you can take away from the reading with you if they resonate. We have strong Virgo, strong Aquarius. Leo, you're here. Taurus is here. And lots of water energy. Capricorn. One more. Okay. We have confidence. That's Leo energy, but also this change. At the end, we had all those fours, remember? But then 8 of Wands, the Tower. I'm just going to go for it. So it requires confidence. Intuition, interesting, following their intuition. And then we have death and rebirth. 6 of Cups, the Lovers. You two could have lived several lifetimes together. There's definitely that knowing. And then we have change, Aquarius energy. Creativity. Well, I do love to see that for you, Leo. Let's do one more. But maybe what they're coming in to offer you could be quite creative. And then navigation, careful navigation. That's what I said about the King of Swords, 7 of Swords, very strategic. Okay, Leo. What else? Let's do you a moon card. Actually, I'm going to use my cheesy new little deck. I want to see what this Emperor wants to say to you. Take it as it resonates, of course. Okay. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. They're changing. The Tower comes along when we're in a place of resistance, where we're like, what we wish for has arrived, but we're holding back. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. 9 of Swords. They have a lot of anxiety around this. Okay, let's go to the cheesy deck. What would they say to you, Leo? And I think they're going to come in and say anyway, but I'm going to have to listen to that. This relationship is worth fighting for. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So is that what they're going to tell you? It's worth it. Fight looks like it's inside of them. It's hard to just be friends. Interesting. 3 of Pentacles in the challenge. And death and rebirth. Yeah, they want to change it. You are too good to be true. Is that what they're afraid of? All right, Leo, let's close this reading with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so of course, take it only as it resonates. I don't think we need an extended, Leo. It's very clear. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentments. To see things clearly. We have that Emperor, but look at the 5 of Cups. Okay. Maybe they hold a lot of resentment for their past. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out. It's going to. They're doing this soul search and they know who you are. What they're trying to decide is if they're ready to settle down. And the reason why they're not is because there's this thinking that if I keep it light, I won't ever get hurt again. But boom, 8 wands of love hitting them. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those that you love. What's worth the fight? And one more. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Two of cups in the heart with the chariot. It doesn't get any deeper than that. Okay, my loves, that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you somewhat. I'll see you soon, my friends. Happy New You. Look at